Hey everybody, it's your brother Chris Crazy House, and I am sitting here doing some drawing for my sister sketch segment on my YouTube channel here. And I wanted to give a little bit of commentary while I'm doing the artwork for this pretty sister with her afro smiling at you in the park, and just talk a little bit about my love and appreciation of black women with afros, or just black women with their natural hair, period. And just talking about why I appreciate that look so much. So first off, let me just talk about the artwork that I'm doing here. Once again, I am drawing a black woman in the park, and she is sitting nicely and sweetly smiling at you with her beautiful afro. She has some glasses on, and just kind of like just a very simple but sweet, innocent type image that I wanted to draw, and showcasing black women and their natural beauty. And I've always been a big fan of the afro and of natural hair. Where my afro obsession started was way back when I was watching Good Times as a child, and I would see Bernadette Stannis, who played Thelma, and she would have her afro, or have her hair picked out in a natural afro every once in a while on the show. It wasn't like that all the time, but every once in a while she would have it, and I already thought she was pretty, and to see her with that hairstyle, it just took it up to level 100, seeing her with the natural hair. The next woman that I saw with an afro that I was very attracted to was obviously Pam Grier. So seeing some of her movies like Coffee or Foxy Brown, or seeing her at Friday Foster, that was kind of like a big reveal for me, as far as like seeing black women with their natural hair, especially with that afro. And I've talked about this before, how it kind of changed my views on what I consider to be attractive in women, and black women in particular. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with any other natural hairstyle, because I love them all. I think a black woman can be attractive if she has locks, if her hair is just very naturally curly, if she has her natural hair styled in different ways, whether it be maybe in cornrows or bantu knots, or even if it's just short natural hair, because I think a lot of black women look very sexy when they have the short hair. I don't have a problem with any of it, but the afro for me has always been my personal favorite, and something that I've always enjoyed seeing. So when I see that natural afro, I think what I like about it is it truly links black people, and black women especially, with the beauty of nature. So when I say a natural look, I truly mean that as in nature and Mother Earth. I think that it all kind of goes together. When you see that roundness and the fullness of the afro and that natural hair, it showcases a bit of the harmony that black people, when we are in our natural state and more of our indigenous relationship and our natural relationship with Mother Earth. So if you look at certain trees and how they grow in that circular pattern, where it grows straight out, it doesn't grow down or grow straight down, it grows outward into a circular pattern, you can see how the afro is like the epitome of showing your natural state. It shows you in harmony with nature. So I think that is just very aesthetically pleasing to the human eye, to see something like that, and to see it on trees, or to see it in plants and natural growth, and then to go ahead and see that roundness with someone, the outgrowing of someone's hair, I think it's just a beautiful thing to see. It's almost like watching nature unfold within a person, and the fact that that is naturally how a black woman's hair grows is even more pleasing to not just the eye, but to the mind of the human being. When the human being can see something like that, I think it warms them up mentally, spiritually, and in their deep down in their soul to see something like that. And that's another reason why a lot of times when black women have the afro coming from the 70s, they're called like a soul sister, because it's the natural part of them, and you're seeing the nature within their soul when you see them with their natural hair. And once again, it's just a beautiful thing. And if you think about how many things grow like that, whether it be trees, whether it be bushes, whether it be just the planet itself, how it goes into a globe shape, and how the universe itself revolves around each other in circles and ellipses, you'll see just how natural that hairstyle is. There's more to it than just a hairstyle or just a way of thinking. It goes more to how the universe is shaped. So I think it's an amazing hairstyle, and I've always loved it and appreciated it. Black women look so beautiful with it. And if you add that afro and you put a smile there, that's almost not fair. That's almost like you can't resist seeing that, right? You got a beautiful afro acting as almost like a halo around your head, and then you got that beautiful smile there. Like I said, that's almost not fair. That's almost like you're cheating somehow in life when you got those two beautiful combinations together, and you put that on any man. I think any man will be easy to fall in love. Now, I'm not one of these fools out here who will down or degrade a black woman for having her natural hair. I think it's a great thing. I would never degrade you for that. In any way you want to wear your natural hair, I think it's a beautiful thing to do. It's a shame that a black woman wearing her natural hair almost has to become like some big decision. Like it almost has to be them turning back to their natural hair. Like that's just not automatic. The way God made you is not the automatic of how things are done. I know things have changed maybe over the last decade or so, where it's a little bit more socially acceptable, but I think it's a shame, especially living here within this country, that the way that we were made by God is made to look or seem as if that is dirty or unkempt or it's not proper. I think that's a shame that we as a people have to go through that. And just to reaffirm ourselves, just to have some reestablishment of our pride and our dignity, it almost has to be made into like a grand thing of us going natural or having our natural hair, especially for our women. I think that's a shame, because a lot of women out there, black women, are, in my opinion, are the beauty standard, but they feel that they have to, it's almost like making a statement if they go natural and have their natural hair instead of just letting it grow the way it was at birth. They have to go back to that. And I just feel like that's a shame. It's a sad thing that this sick society pushes on us to look like something other than what we are. And, I know a lot of women out there will say, well, I just want to try a different hairstyle. I want to do something different. But as I've said in this video right here, there are all types of different hairstyles that are natural that you can go with, that is part of our DNA, that is part of us, is part of our culture, going all the way back to centuries ago in Africa. Okay, so there's plenty of different styles that you can do without having to, boil your hair follicles in some weird chemical or wear someone else's hair on top of it. Okay, I don't want to get too much into that. because I know that there's a lot going on there, and a lot of it has to do with society and the psychology that goes on within a lot of our people. And it's not just the women, the men as well. But just letting you know, there is a black man out there that appreciates the natural hair. That's one of the reasons I created my naturally cute coloring books, because I wanted to showcase and immortalize black women with their natural hair, okay? Especially the afro. And if you are a fan of natural hair and you want to buy some of my naturally cute coloring books, you can always go to my online store, and there are 3 volumes available right now of the naturally cute coloring books that you can buy directly from me, and there's a new one coming very soon. So I'm working on that new volume right now, and that will be coming out very soon. But the other 3 volumes are available now for you to buy at my online store. So, and I will provide the link for that within the description box of this video, as well as the comment section. I will pin it there so you folks can go directly to the link and buy my naturally cute coloring books. And also, my naturally cute coloring books are available on Amazon. Okay, so that is all I wanted to say about the natural hair and about the afro itself, how much I love and appreciate it. I hope you all have enjoyed seeing me draw this black woman here with her natural hair and with her afro and her smile and sitting in the park. I hope you like seeing me draw it first with the pencils, then go into digital and coloring it in. I enjoy doing this type of artwork. I'll be doing more. I like doing more black women in their natural state, but also adding some fantasy and or sci-fi elements to it, because I believe it is high time for black women to be involved in more fantastical settings. That's just my humble opinion. And I like drawing black people all together, not just black women, but black men and children as well, in more fantasy-like settings. So you'll be seeing more art like that from me in the very near future. If you like this video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, and make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel so you can see other videos where I draw black women with their natural hair. You can usually check out my sister sketch series here on YouTube, but also, once again, my naturally cute coloring books and some of the blogs that I do about naturally cute here on YouTube. And if you want to support the channel, you can always support it by becoming a Patreon of Chris Crazy House, or just hitting me up on the Cash App. Once again, the links for those will be in the description box as well as the comment section. Anyway, folks, I appreciate you all. Black women, I love and appreciate you with your natural hair. I think you look amazing that way. The way God made you is just perfect. You don't have to change for anybody. And anyway, this is Chris Crazy House, and I'll be signing out. Peace.